All right. This is a response video to our Indian Hindus who have been watching my video and commenting down below. Okay. This is in reference to video number 8230, India's Dirtiest Festival, why the Kumbh Mela is not only the largest but the filthiest. Okay. Now, obviously, let's not beat around the bush. I knew for a fact that if I would put a topic like this, there would be a few Hindus who would be very angry, very upset. It's understandable, okay, and it's for lack of a better word, it's I honestly from the heart of hearts, I'm saying this to our Hindu Indians. I I really feel sorry for you guys. Okay, and it's not. This is not like I'm superior to you and I feel sorry for you. You're lower level than me. I feel sorry for you. No, genuinely from my heart, genuinely for you guys, I feel sorry for you. I don't feel angry with you guys. Okay, I'm being very honest. I understand the emotional attachment when you say this is my Ganga Ma. Ganga Ma means Ganga Mother. This is my Bharat Ma. Like India is my motherland. So you kind of give it an emotional kind of theme. Okay, an emotional kind of attachment. You look at it as your mother. But here's the problem. See, I'll tell you, my dear Hindu Indians, this is the problem with you guys. Okay. Uh, and like I told you, I'm speaking from the heart. You, you guys are sincerely, you guys are like small children. You're really harmless. Like, for example, what were the responses you gave me? You said, Loy, like my name is Loy Machedo, Loy, Ma Chut, then your Teri Ma Ki Chut, the Magar Chot, and your face looks like a sewage. You look like you look like filth. Your face looks ugly. All this name calling, which is, you know, it's like when you're in school. When you're in school, they call you names like. When I was in school, they say, "Loy, boy, give me your toy." This childish kind of things, statements they would make, and now Indians calling me machot or teri maa ki chut, or I don't. I'm honestly telling you, sincerely from the heart, I really don't mind. You can abuse my mother all you like. I'm not even close to her. You can abuse her. You want to. She's based in India. You want to do something. Even if someone were to do something to her, I wouldn't mind. I'm not at all close to her. I'm not even close to my father, my stepfather. I know you must be like, what an animal. He's not close to his parents. Well, because they were very abusive people. And then some of you, because I have a Christian name, you go to, oh, the Portuguese raped your ancestors, and oh, for a bag of rice you sold your self-respect, and for a bag of rice your ancestors opened their legs. I don't know who my ancestors are. Honestly, I don't know. And even if you took my DNA and told me these were my ancestors, I wouldn't feel close to them. I don't care about the ancestors. I don't care about the Portuguese. I don't care about the Christian faith. I don't care about Jesus. I don't care about the mother, father. Uh, and I find these bad words like a small, like a small little boy saying, "Hey, you monkey face, hey, you donkey face," or, you know. In fact, I'm telling you honestly, you guys are more harmless. You guys are absolutely harmless compared to our Muslim counterparts, because Muslims, if you were to talk about Prophet Muhammad or their Quran, out of 10, you'll get one psycho who will literally take a knife and chop your head off and murder you and kill you. And I'm not saying that Hindus spare when they come as a group, Hindus, no, especially Indians, when they come as a group, they become very courageous. Or when they are anonymous behind the social media, like fake account, you'll have an English name, you'll have an anime thumbnail, or you'll create a fake account, and then you'll, abuse me, my mother, father, religion, whatever. Okay. Now, you must have understood by now that it doesn't affect me at all. Okay. So, and it's all childish. But what I'm trying to communicate to you guys is, see, denying what is real, what is, you're trying to act like these facts don't exist. Sewage water in the Gangas and Yamuna and all that. Sewage water. Industrial pollution, they dump all the industrial waste. There are videos of the water, holy water, Ganga, Yamuna, and there are these chemical bubbles, and there are people still dipping into that. We have seen that. We have seen, in fact, I know that in India, you go any place, there will be a place where there is garbage just thrown, garbage, cow dung. There will be cows, there will be someone pissing, shitting. Someone will have, you'll have this pan, that, what do you call that? Beetle, beetle leaf, orange. They'll be spitting out. All this is true. All this is true. But then why are you denying it, man? See, if, in life, if you want to improve, if anybody wants to improve, you need to address the drawbacks and you need to work on them. And why did I make the video? Some of you are saying, oh, he's desperate for views. Yes, I do like views. I have a YouTube channel for views. I mean, if I didn't want views, okay, let's be realistic, man to man. If I didn't want views, I would keep all my videos private. What is the purpose of having a YouTube channel? Is for views. Then some of you say, oh, he doesn't have any money. He got $1. You're right and wrong over there. I make $1, which is true. Hardly, even less than $1 I make. So it's not for the money. I don't, like I told you, per month I get 200 or 300 US dollars for my views, whatever. That I get paid much more per hour with my online consulting. Okay. I do YouTube as a hobby. I do YouTube as, like this one I'm doing with you is, I'm just doing it because I like it. Even if YouTube paid me $0, I would still make videos because I like to communicate with the world. Okay, so I did not make the Hindu India video for money. Views, yes, but the views is not like desperate views that, oh, push more, oh, please subscribe, oh, please like. No, it's engagement. And when you guys type out, whether bad words, good words, it's interaction. And one of the worst, no, among the worst responses is, I'm pointing out that you have a problem in India, sewage problem, toilet problem, people pissing and shitting openly, and in the same water they call Ganga Ma. The same water, the shit is floating and dead bodies are floating and all that. Now, when I'm pointing this out, making statements like this is photoshopped, this is fake news, this is fake AI. Oh, I like how he took from somewhere else. He manipulated the image and posted it. Come on, man. You are denying that there is a sewage problem, that there is piss and there is feces and the water is dirty. You're denying that. And people drinking it and all that stuff. And Here's another stupid response. What? The Pakistani Muslims are raping the young girls, grooming young girls in UK. What has that got to do with Kumbh Mela? Oh, you're not talking about the Muslims. Boss, just go to the YouTube search. Type at the YouTube search, Loy Machedo, Islam, Loy Machedo, Muslims, Loy Machedo, or whatever, Prophet. You will get enough and more criticisms that I've made against the bad ideas of Islam. Okay? Against even Pakistan, when there was innocent man got murdered because of an alleged, not proven statement that he insulted the Quran or something, they killed that family. Man, I spoke against Islam. I spoke against Pakistan. I made videos speaking about UK and the Pakistani grooming gangs. So these problems I've spoken about. This one I did not speak about. That's why I highlighted it. But denying, saying that this problem doesn't exist, or trying to say that, okay, that problem, they're shitting and pissing. The answer is, Muslims, Pakistan, Islam. Come on, man. Look, the point of the video was for me to give my opinion on what I see. Some people are like, oh, you're not even in India. Why are you talking about it? Boss, I get world news. I get from Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, uh, Narendra Modi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, shocking news, viral news. I'm not related to any of these people. I'm not related. So what does that mean? That, oh, I don't talk about anyone. I just talk about Lai Macedo? You don't have an opinion about, let's say, cricket. You don't have an opinion about some other country. You don't have an opinion about someone. I created, if you notice, my YouTube channel is Loy Macedo. That means inside the mind of Loy Macedo, the services of Loy Macedo. And if it bothers you so much, why don't you create a YouTube channel and post your videos and post your responses about it? You don't do that also. And then you don't want others to make a video also? Oh, he's India hater. What do you want me to praise human feces floating and someone doing Ganga Maya or whatever and drinking that water? You want me to look at someone eating cow dung and drinking cow piss and say, wow, wow, that is scientific? Come on, man. Use your common sense. See, my dear Indian Hindus, okay, Indians, Indian Hindus, Muslims, Christians, whatever, okay, you can't fool the world. Today, everyone has a camera, everyone has a smart device, everyone has social media. You can deny once, twice, thrice, but very soon it'll be all over. In fact, now there are a lot of so called comedians or guys. There was this video which was put, do you want Indian special something? This guy, I don't know, he's Lebanese or he's Arab. His foot is in a big dish, foot, where he's washing his foot and his underwear and his socks in that. And someone comes and says, I want a dish. And he takes that same water, gives it in this thing and says, like in Hindi. This is what people are doing now. This is what people are doing. So what are you going to tell him? Racism? What are you going to give him bad words? Then if there are 20 other creators from 20 different parts of the world, what are you going to do? How long are you going to keep denying and keep fighting? Look, I know that making a video is not going to change anyone. I know that toilets are not going to be built after the video. I know that suddenly the Ganga water, Yamuna, is not going to be pristine. People are not going to stop spitting, eating pan, defecating, urinating. It'll continue, even breaking the drains and all that stuff. And it'll never stop. Eating and throwing the garbage, it'll never stop. Okay. Does that mean we just Don't talk about it. We ignore it. We only speak good. I know some of you tell me, why don't you speak good about India? Okay, what do you want me to speak good? India is the brain capital of the world. How many people will actually click on that video and watch it? Tell me. I make a lot of educational videos, personal branding, getting jobs, relationship. The views for that, nobody's interested. Even our Indians don't care. They don't care about self improvement. They don't care about uh, getting a resume or getting a good job. They want for free. Free means guaranteed job. It's not that they hate money, but nobody's going to give them for free, boss. I don't hate you guys. I just want you to know I don't hate you guys. In fact, I don't know you guys. And there is a large contingency of Hindus who are educated, who are aware of all these outdated practices, who don't dip themselves in these rivers, which are it's like toxic sludge, or it's like a sewage tank. Seriously, they don't. And one final thing I just want to say, this trend of you watch Chava and suddenly you tell your daughter, okay, ready, camera ready. Oh, Astila Bajala, Shivaji, Shiva, and all that. That is not religion. That is not true love. That is not. That doesn't come from within. You're doing it just for the few minutes of fame, or you're doing it for attention. If you're really spiritual, this this is a ritual. Putting that water, drinking that water, going to that location and having bath and all that dirt. That is a ritual. That is not spirituality. Spirituality is when you do good for others, where people can see God in you. You help the poor, you help others. These words like you can abuse, like I told you. My mother, father, brother, sister, they are truth, they are lund, they are this, they are that. All that you can say. Fine. No problems. But what does it show about your religion? What does it show about your spiritual upbringing? What does it show about your values? And then when people say this is how uneducated Hindus or uneducated Indians are, then you should not feel bad. And last and not the least, hiding behind a fake name and then acting all brave and challenging people. When will you guys ever grow a pair of balls here? Anyway, look, I don't gain or lose anything if you guys dip yourself in shit floating water. One guy urinates and shits and washes his bum, and the next guy has like this and drinks it. Good for you. The only problem you'll face is that video will be shared around the world, okay? Will be looked by non-Indians, and they will have a very strong opinion about Indians. For me, it doesn't matter. Doesn't concern me at all. And it is you and your friends, your relatives, your countrymen who are staying in India who will be judged. Because obviously, maybe one day you'll travel, one day you'll go somewhere, and people will judge you. And when they judge you, then don't cry about it. Why? Because all these videos are floating. It's very, no pun intended, but India has a problem. Or rather, India has many problems, from overpopulation, sanitation, toilets. But more than all this, I think it's a mentality. It's the mentality, it's the behavior, it's the, deep rooted bias that no. This is, why don't you talk about Pakistan? Why don't you talk about, you're not addressing the problem. And when you don't address the problem, you don't solve it. I bear no ill will. I don't mind. You can still abuse my mother. Her name is Helen Machedo. Write down all the bad words. Helen Machedo is her name. Daniel Macedo was my father's name. My stepfather's name is Frederick Pinto. Give bad words as much as you like. Seriously, abuse them as much as you like. Like I told you, if you're that ambitious, you can even go to India. They're there. Do whatever you want. I'm not in touch with them. I don't care about them. You want to abuse Christianity, you want to abuse rice bag, Portuguese, 500 years, as much as you want, write it down. And give all the bad words for Loy Macedo's name, different versions, all the bad words, no problem. It's not going to solve your problem. You're still going to get another content creator who's going to talk about you. So, how many people are going to abuse? If there are 200, 500, each one you'll talk about, each one you'll type. Why don't you fix the problem, man? That's why I feel sorry for you guys. I mean, you're just hitting your head on a brick wall. And to face facts, the Indian image, with all the brains, with all the intellect, with all the capacity for greatness, you always say, India superpower and super this and super that. With this kind of behavior, where India will be superpower? What superpower? I'm not saying other countries are perfect. Every country has its drawback. Every religion has its drawback. Every individual has their ups and downs. But denying or acting like it doesn't exist is even more stupid. That's all I want to leave you with. Anyway, like I told you, Indian Hindus are far more harmless than our Muslim counterparts because they take their religion too hardcore. The maximum our Indians can do is bad words to mother, father, brother, sister, genitals, making fun of my face, looks like sewage, my tattoos, what I'm making $1 from the video. What else? Machedo, macho, magacho, this, that. It's like small children. And Portuguese, what? Portuguese raped my ancestors for a bag of rice. Okay, I like basmati rice. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. All right. Hope you guys change sincerely, and I hope good things come to you guys. Okay, but until you solve this image crisis, you have a serious PR problem. The name India, the name Indians, you'll always have this very dirty association. Thanks to the social media videos and images, India. And this is what they show. Anyway, you guys take care. This is me signing off. Ciao.